With us now, conservative Gen Z influencer Bo Loudon, conservative influencer Emily Austin. Nice to see both of you. Bo, you will understand ladies first. Barack Obama became president because of Twitter. It was the first Twitter election. How did Democrats lose the signal?
I feel like they lost their signal because they lost their party entirely and they lost their messaging. So everything that Bobby Kennedy begun to say, how they've lost all of their morals and values and the Democratic Party wasn't the same when my father and my uncle were in it, and that's really the truth. It's that they've become so out of touch with reality and their messaging is showing that, and they're basically exposing themselves to the world that they don't hold the same values that they used to. So when they speak their messaging and we see how far-fetched it is or off the deep end on the woke left side, no one takes them seriously anymore.
Bo, you think about this in terms of what goes, quote unquote, viral or not viral. Is there a method to creating these moments, or is it more about authenticity that Emily said?
I think Emily's right. It's 100% about authenticity. You know, with our party, we're the party of peace. I think Elon and Trump deserve the Nobel Peace Prize for everything they did on social media and for Elon Musk buying Twitter, you know, right before the election and saving free speech. Things like this too, but we don't have to try and look polished or look good on social media. They go and do the stuff like they did last night and make themselves look terrible. You know, even CNN put out a poll saying 69% of people approved of President Trump's address like last night. So we really don't have to try anymore. They make all the memes themselves.
Yeah, I'm confused in terms of where this is going, but I think one thing that Emily brought up in the break was this video, and it was meant to be this sort of authentic thoughts before State of the Union, a prebuttal, if you will, by Democratic senators, did not go exactly as planned.
When I win, I will immediately bring prices down starting on day one.
That ain't true. That's what you just heard.
That ain't true. That's what you just heard.
That ain't true. That's what you just saw.
He's letting Elon Musk take a chainsaw to vital government programs.
Take a chainsaw, literally, to government programs that people need.
Take a chainsaw to vital government programs for Americans.
Billionaires win, families lose.
Families lose, well, billionaires win.
You lose, and billionaires win.
And that is the truth.
Correct me if I'm wrong, it's the Democratic Media Center where they're actually heavily backed and funded to take these congressmen or senators or Democratic politicians in these studios, and they have producers and editors, and they're helping them push out this propaganda content, and they have the backing for it.
No, I get that. I guess, Bo, in some sense, everybody's trying to push out the same kind of, you can call it propaganda content. It's whatever, it's political content. The question is whether or not they're good at it, right?
Yeah, 100%. And, you know, the DNC was going out paying all their influencers, paying all these rappers to come twerk on Kamala Harris's stage, and no Americans were buying it. That's why the election went the way it did, and that's why we see what we saw on social media last night. You know, everyone's tweets on Twitter getting hundreds of thousands of views, just absolutely destroying their party, because it was so dumb. We had Al Green on there, you know, standing there,
yeah, it's bad.
raising his cane and interrupting the speech.
Yeah, it's bad when the opposition party is retweeting what is supposed to be your viral moments. That's not been working out well. There's a risk here, I think, for Republicans of trying to outdo themselves online. Here's Kristi Noem, Secretary of Homeland Security. And I asked this to Emily, okay? You made the point about authenticity. Okay, showing up on a raid in a flak jacket that doesn't have a speck of dirt on it, in full hair and makeup at 7 o'clock in the morning.
Listen, I'll be honest, I'm the first one to call out cringe where I see it. I feel like that was more, and I promise you I'm not the Republican that justifies everything the party does. That was actually pretty badass of her to do. Because believe it, like, whether you agree with it or not, she's actually going to the southern border. It's maybe not a dirty vest, because yes, she has a full detail of protection, but she's still doing something pretty impressive and cool, and to give it that, like, female empowerment with the rock music in the back, I see the vibe she was going for. I have to respect that.
I'll put it this way. We can't dispute the vibe. It's nice to see you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Emily, good to see you. Bo, nice to see you. Remotely, we'll have you in studio next time you're in D.C., young man. Thank you very much.